that far. It's bad enough that we have a team called Question Mark.
Yeah, but we do have a lot of Dota 2 here at StarSeries.
I mean, they're Danes, you know, so how much creativity do we actually have here?
I was actually kind of hoping I could get to watch some of the Dota stuff, but I think once we go into the arena, right, where they'll
alternate, yeah.
Yeah, they'll alternate. So I kind of look forward to that. I do love myself some Dota 2.
Yeah. It is fun to watch. So, I mean, it'll be cool, especially. Well, I mean, right now it's either like a 20-minute game or an hour-long game. One or the other. So you know, you get those 20-minute games, it can be pretty exciting.
I don't know, man. You're not into rat Dota?
Not so much.
Chinese rat. It's amazing. All right, let's go. Oh, wow. Dupreeh and another one. Third headshot coming in. We're not even going to get any chance to introduce anything. Thanks, Dupreeh. shox now looking for a kill here. Back Dupreeh. Going to hit a fourth headshot because why not? And cajunb up here. Actually, Device going to finish it off there. But I guess that's kind of an insane start. And, yeah.
Dude, that was perfectly timed as well. You're like, let's go. And then Dupreeh's like, okay, Anders, I gotcha.
He was waiting for it.
4 kills for Dupreeh in the pistol, and that, when it comes to Dupreeh, who is a player that thrives on big plays like that to get started strong, that's a calamity for Titan. That is worst case scenario. Now they're going to have to worry about Dupreeh on top of cajunb, on top of Device, on top of Zipmix. Yeah, that's not a confidence builder. And while Titan, they go straight into a buy of their own. So low eco it's going to be, unless they can succeed in getting 2 bomb plants, basically, They're not going to have max money going into the first buy round, and that'll be a bit of a problem.
Looking at Scream, because he's got the 1 flashbang here. I kind of hope they use it to set something, especially if they go for the B bomb side. They just throw that flashbang in, get the bomb down. That's actually fairly easy. I'd venture to say most teams should be able to do that.
Would you venture to say, you know, it's elementary?
It's
Watson.
The new episode of Sherlock are out. I haven't seen them yet.
I haven't watched
it. You should. It's so good.
I watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, yeah, no, thanks.
It's so good. You definitely should.
You know, I'm a hipster. If it's too mainstream, I can't do it.
All right.
You know, hold on. Let me type that out on my typewriter real quick, and and then I'll take a picture of that, put it on Instagram. No, Instagram's too mainstream now.
Not if you had the filters. Oh yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Grenade comes out. SmithZz going to get the kill on Device then, and they try and charge forward here. cajunb finally putting an end to it, but RpK also there to help out, and it's now a 3-on-2 as it's just going to be shox and Scream left. shox, not a lot of health, but enough for a 1D headshot there to bring down cajunb, and this round is way too expensive for Question Mark. Titan just even being kind of slow walking into this bomb site, and it's going to be the Danish side to win the round, but that cost them a lot more than it should have.
Yeah, a bit too expensive. Zipmix, luckily, is able to pick up the FAMAS at the end, and then Dupreeh survives with an M4, but still, that's way more money than Question Mark wanted to spend. Only problem here for Titan is they have to hard eco now. They spent everything they had in the last round. Again, they failed to get a bomb plant, so no bonus money to work with. It's just money down. Well, Question Mark going ham. Going ham? I mean, yeah, this is their big moment to just farm up some money and make sure that they've got a good bank going into the next round.
Couldn't they have just kept running right into the grenades? It was so good time, but they end up putting a break on everything. And this round, I mean, you're right, they have Glocks and not much else. So, again, they had the flashbang, and I'm confused about why they didn't want to use that. shox is sort of setting up for it now, I think. So, you know, if he pops the flash over, everybody else goes out. That's probably the plan here, and we'll see if they're going to be successful or not. Everyone's holding just too far back. This flashbang isn't really going to do anything, but it's still a good idea. Kind of like it, you know. Pop in. You see nobody got tagged by that at all.
Yeah, they're so far passive, so far back. It's just turning into a shooting gallery. Easy work here for Question Mark. It's pretty much what's expected. Dupreeh with 2 cajunb, yeah. Karrigan picking up 1.
But just to point out, you know, if someone had been holding, you know, up here, you know, by the electric or something like that, or maybe even probably not out here, but if they've been holding here, then, you know, maybe it could have been all right. I still kind of appreciate the effort.
If SmithZz could have picked up a single kill at any point in time here, like he would have had just enough money to get an AWP. So no sniper rifle for either team. Question Mark just prioritizing nades, which is the right call to make. CT side, they all have incendiaries. They're all just waiting to turn this into, you know, a firestorm over here. B side, A side, wherever you go, Titan, it's gonna get hot.
Sip playing a little bit more passive. We were watching Luminosity. They beat Na'Vi yesterday on this particular map, and Taco was playing very aggressively on this slope, sort of all the way up here, right? Had some really cool one-way smokes. You see Sip being just a lot more passive, and that's a problem because he's got Device here, which is good, but by the time he gets the call in, now Device is in a better position. Now it works out much better playing passively, but if he was playing passive and Device was far back, that's going to be a real problem. Device with a knife out as they try and peek in, and now it's going to get a little bit tricky here. Molotov goes out, Sip trying to push closer. RPK's already taken down Device, and so many people peeking him, and Question Mark just kind of fumbling the defense in that bomb side.
Yeah, due to that idiotic tick that players have, which is to swap their gun to their knife and then back to their gun. Once again, we see it cost Device, you know, a team around pretty much. If Device even does a little bit of damage as they try and push up through upper, he could get a headshot there. He's playing a position to get a headshot. So, yeah, Device is going to be kicking himself. I mean, you know, basically just be like, oh, bad luck, you know, man, bad luck on the timing there. But just don't do it. Stop doing that. It's so frustrating to watch because then that happens and, yeah, Device could have easily had one kill there.
I mean, it's definitely a big problem. You're right. You don't have that tick?
No, dude.
All right.
Never go away from your rifle. Come on. I mean, unless you're going to throw that nade immediately, just like.
I tend to do it on sort of a semi-regular basis. The worst thing for me when I started playing Global Offensive was when I was AWPing. My instant tick was to switch to Deagle and then back to AWP. Because it's like that's just the one. That's what you did in 1.6. Like no one in their right mind would AWP without doing that in 1.6. So it's just a thing, right? Anyway, I mean now you don't even go for like Deagle AWP. That's not even like a legit combo, but it used to be. Very aggressive push coming out here, and RPK, he is not sleeping. I thought maybe he would have been, and he's going to be taking down both Sip and dupreeh, and that's a nice hold. It looked like he was just sort of staring halfway into the ground there, but he was very much awake. karrigan going to dodge the flashbang, but there's 3 people on the other side of this smoke, and he will kill none of them. So it's going to be cajunb and Device left here, and right now, Question Mark, they're screwing it all up somewhere.
Yeah, they're getting pasted, dude. And RPK's position actually is pretty clever because you can't even wallbang that spot. Like,
yeah,
dupreeh put all of his bullets through that wall, and RPK took what, like 8 damage. So that's a really nasty spot that RPK's found to hold that long line from. Yeah, this isn't how it's supposed to go. Device, he just at all costs needs to survive the round. That's not going to do it. Scream hunts him down. Very well played on Titan's side. They get a free AWP out of the mix, so SmithZz will be happy about that. And they establish a strong economy now going into the, well, you know, the mid of this half. Question mark, however, it's double eco time, baby.
Yeah, definitely not a good position here for the Danish side. And the thing is, I mean, Titan did pick up 5 rounds in a row on Dust 2, and then it all failed anyway. That kind of can't happen again, and you've got to hope that they will have a little bit more momentum on this map. They did pick it. I think maybe they'll have some more to show us here. It's been really good so far, and the Danes have kind of made some silly mistakes. The RPK position was great, but the B defense the round before was kind of miserable.
Yeah, it wasn't super solid. Cajun has made some noise over here, though, so I think that Scream should be aware that somebody's holding close. Interesting to see that it's an Cajun. Who's pushing up. Device to support him as well. Nice shot from SmithZz. Scream gets a bit of an easy spray down. He should get a free one here on dupreeh as well. And, well, yeah, this is basically going up to easy kills all across the board. And again, Titan, a perfect round from them. All 5 players surviving. Yeah, you can really see how this is having an impact on their money. They're just filthy rich at this point.
7th round coming up. No AWP on Question Mark's side. In fact, it's 2 for Masters and what, 1 incendiary grenade. They really don't have a lot of equipment to try and stop Titan with right now. So I don't know. Maybe just an early kill on somebody would be a good start here. Grenade not going to connect. And Sip, he's just listening. You can tell he's got that grenade out, hoping to hear footsteps, but it's not going to be the case.
SmithZz missed the shot. karrigan gets the info. He knows that 2 players are back here. So that's very valuable information there for Question Mark. They know that the op and 1 more. And they don't see the bomb, but that's fine. They know that 2 were there. So that gives them a little bit of info as far as the situation here, where Titan are set up, if it's a default or if it's just a single player. That's valuable information to have. And you can see them rotating a man into Z. Now they bring him back over towards that B site. Device decides to rotate back over here to support Xyp9x. But initially, they did go hard on the A defense there just to make sure that Titan couldn't try and go for something crazy, something aggressive, try and change up the pace.
And they're waiting all over the place. I mean, the CT side has already shown a willingness once to be sort of a little bit aggressive. They were down at Ivy with karrigan, and the two people pushing up against RpK there. So can't really blame them for wanting to spend, you know, some seconds here just waiting about. dupreeh going for that casual wall bang, but not really connecting any of the shots here. And it is looking like an A push at the moment.
Yeah, he spots the first man through. RpK, now he's going to have existence in his sights. He's putting shots in. This is all the info. He spots two players moving out from Pop Dog. It's pretty clear now what's going on. SmithZz misses a key shot, but Scream is there to save his life. What a play. karrigan lines him up, but he's not going to be able to pull it off. And instead, it's Xipnix going ham as per usual. Spots out the second man. They have Scream now in their sights. Device pressing forward, and he could be able to pick him off, but instead he's going to choose to deny the plant, and that's the correct play to make. Now that puts Scream in an impossible situation here. 8 seconds left. He needs 2 kills or to get the bomb plant, and now he can't even get the bomb plant. So just back off and run, Scream. You got no time. Good comeback by Question.
It was. It looked really worrying for a moment there. SmithZz, you're right. He got trapped in this corner, and he had someone from Question Mark shooting him right from the other side. So if he goes down, the whole round falls apart. But Scream coming out with some pretty big kills there, saving his life, but couldn't finish the round. And that's going to make it 4-3. They'll still have the money to buy here, and obviously even in the upcoming round, they got a big bank there on Scream at 9,000. So should be all right.
Oh, early flash. There's the aggression. He's gone. cajunb does bring it back. Quick refrag, and that actually slows things down here for Titan. Good anti-flashes, buying a lot of time for the defense. For the CT side, as RpK is going to fall to karrigan. shox not able to get the refrag.
shox moving up with the AK still alive, trying to see if he can catch him onto the edge of the smoke, but they've lost Scream in the meantime, and now it's him and SmithZz left. Trying to see if they could find a way back in here. It's definitely not going to be easy. Close range, AWP, and you miss that shot, you're going to be gone 100% of the time. shox are very low on health, and also caught in a bit of a triangle there. They were coming out from basically 3 different angles, so not exactly too cool. And that's going to make it 5-3. And the money here, Scream 11,000. He gets definitely dropped for a couple of teammates if they need to, so shouldn't be a problem at all. But the Question Mark back in a comfortable position.
And this is okay then, double op. I was curious to see if SmithZz, you know, after missing a couple of shots there, if he decided, okay, I'm not feeling the op, shoxy, go ahead, take over. But instead, no, it's going to be a double op setup. SmithZz misses his opening shot, decides to play a little bit more of a passive angle after that. And shoxy's using the second op just to hold if there was a push coming out from alley. So Titan definitely set up right now to just kind of sit and wait at this point.
That seems to be how they want to play most of their early rounds on the terror side here. They really just want to raid around. Nice shot! Device gonna go down. I think they boosted on top of the box there to get even more height than you normally can. It's very clever.
That was really sick. Op is going to be there for cajunb though. So he's perfectly capable of bringing this back here for Question Mark. But Titan, it's those kinds of clever plays, and that's usually a hallmark of existence. Like his teams, they always have these clever little positions to catch teams off guard. Well, that's just not going to pan out. shoxy doesn't miss that easy shot. karrigan gets taken out, and they're getting picked off one at a time right now. Question Mark. The pressure is mounting, and look at how patiently Titan are playing this as well. It's like, okay, well, you know, it's 5v3, but, you know, we got 35 seconds left, guys, so no need to rush. No need to miss it.
Oh, well, bomb went down. I was worried for just a second. But they managed to bring it back there. SmithZz with the double kill, RpK with the double kill, and that's going to make it 5-4. And the money for the CT side just not good enough. They only had that those 2 rounds here in because they survived with 3 and 2 members. They didn't build up a big enough bank to be able to continue to buy. So 10th round is coming up now, and double up continues for the French side. And just generally a lot of equipment on them. They're going to be fine.
Yeah, they should be just fine here. This would be a big confidence boost for Titan as well. That kind of boost shot is something that'll get you fired up. That'll get you ready to go to take the fight to him. I mean, you can see SmithZz, I mean, he is holding an aggressive angle looking for that shot, and he's not going to get it. Instead, he probably got dinked there. He gets dropped down to 20 HP. So that's not good enough. shoxy taking out karrigan, though. That'll actually bring it back a little bit here for Titan. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Ooh.
Sip, though. Look at don't. It's like let's not go there. Look at this sip.
Zip
knife,
mix.
knife.
Oh, zip
Get the knife.
Give him the knife. Give him the
Get
knife, Zip.
No.
Give him the knife. Oh, come on, man.
It's disappointing.
I really.
They don't deserve to win this round. Could at least give us that. This is the ghetto stream after all, you know. I want to see at least a couple of people get stabbed.
Yes.
dupreeh and cajunb with a bit of a crossfire. They've tried this a couple of times before, and it doesn't really seem to work too well for them. But early kill there from dupreeh. Cajunb helping out. A lot of damage being put in. RpK in a serious amount of trouble. About 40 seconds left and 11 health. I don't think he can do this.
No, yeah, they're holding good angles here. Cajunb, I mean, he's got the dig. RpK's got 11 HP. RpK, you know, he turns away in fear. He doesn't want to see it come, Anders. He wants to close his eyes. Just accept what's going to happen to him. Zipmix, 2 kills. And question mark win a round they should have never, ever won. So, there we go, Titan. What is going on, bro?
Well, it's 6-4. And I don't know, that was a bit disappointing, really. But nice sneak up from Sip. I like that. Even without the knife, it was a good move. Just the knife would have made it perfect.
Yeah, exactly, right? And bonus money, but
I'll go to bed at night thinking about that. You know, just, could have been a knife kill.
Yeah, we could have been there to witness it, Anders. We were there. But not this time. Not this time. Okay.
Now it'd be great trying to go for that wall bang up through the wall here.
Oh, Scream would be so sad. Just do it. Come on, dupreeh. Sense it. Use the force. Know that you will get a kill. It's too late now.
Maybe you could use like telepathy to try and let him know.
Well, they've got a hard defense set up here for question mark actually on the B site. 2 players, one of them holding upper exactly device with that AWP. Little bit of an off angle, not really. Misses this shot. Misses the shot, and that's going to cost him. That could have been a big start there for question mark.
Definitely
now they have to wonder. Now they have to wonder if it's going to be that B side or if it's going to wrap back around to A.
They feel quite confident because they moved dupreeh in here as well. Gonna put up a smoke and fall back for a second. Still got 45 seconds, so Titan can wait this out if they want to, but looks like they might try and push a little bit before that. Close is Sip with the AK. Grenades raining in. Bomb is actually being brought back right now, so they could try and wrap back into the bomb site. Indeed, that is going to be the plan. And Cajunb's out here with the AK in hand, and quick headshot on Scream. He's going to go down, still holding down by Ivy. Is karrigan with that AWP. And he knows that the more are out. Look at these kills coming in now. shox finally going to go down. Bomb is being brought all the way back, because look who's checking out the B bomb site. Existence is cleared, all of it on his own. They're going to leave SmithZz behind, which is so smart. Now when they try and rotate in, they're going to lose cajunb. I love this from Kappa. This is very good stuff.
And they get the bomb with 8 seconds left on that clock. They get the plant. Now they're in position to hold this off. Device, he's looking for somebody to make a mistake. He had an opportunity there. RpK went for a peek, and that could have cost him with that AWP down on the long line. Could have been over, but not the case this time. And so we go into just a back-and-forth game, Anders. I mean, question mark win an eco round, and then they lose versus a full buy where it seems to me they had every advantage. Just Titan going for that delayed fake. That really cost them.
Device and karrigan here just going to end up trying to save the AWP if they can. But that was, I mean, it's very cool that obviously Existence ends up checking out B, but just the detail of having SmithZz stay here behind Electric definitely helping out a fair bit. So, yeah, that's it's not a bad way to win a round. It's going to make it 6-5. Right now, you gotta appreciate, I mean, Titan, they're coming away with some good wins here on the T side. And this is CT-sided map, so more power to them.
More power to them. I like how you pump your fist in the air, too. Like, yeah. Titan power. Okay. Change of pace. It's time to go aggressive. And there's going to be a quick backstab here at the Pop Dog as well. Look at this. Zipmix with the CZ75. He gets in there fast, but SmithZz hears him coming, turns around in time. Does get sprayed down by dupreeh, but that was a little sloppy on dupreeh's part. Took him a little bit too long, and he's going to get caught.
Wow, they're reading it really well right now. I mean, the change of pace completely catching question mark off guard here. So it's going to tie the scoreline at 6-6 unless Device could somehow 1v3 them, and he gets to kill an RpK, but now they know where he is, and how do you possibly check all the angles here with the time that's left? I don't think you actually can, so...
Yeah, with an op as well.
Yeah. Doesn't seem reasonable.
Not meant to be. Not meant to be. And he was far enough away that shoxy didn't hear him stepping over on that B site, so they have no idea where he's coming from right now. And Device is playing, he's playing the long game. He's just going to hold on to this AWP and hope that he can get, he will survive this time as well. But he's hoping to have an impact in the next round, considering his team is going to be broke.
Yeah, they're done. Out of money.
Still have enough to have a good time in Belarus, but...
For $2,000? Yeah. Definitely possible.
Not enough for the full buy. The full bagel.
I think in real life, an AK only costs like $600, like thereabout. And in Belarus, probably way less, so...
Yeah. Right, I know, it is just a little unrealistic,
It's definitely...
They're aiming for that realistic game.
Definitely possible. Well, SmithZz, once again here with the AWP, covering as his team pushes out into the A courtyard, but he gets caught by Device, and that's the only rifle here. Device, if he could have got that shot, that would have been big, but he's not quite going to get it. shox still down there on the long lane, and RpK pushing out, edge of the smoke. Device fixing up. This is not how it was meant to be, but they're also getting flanked in the meantime. Look who's coming in, karrigan and cajunb, both behind them. Bomb is going to go down. They're playing a 3-on-5, and they've got to stay alive. shox here is dead and gone. karrigan pushing up with the AWP, not quite going to get it, and Existence and Screamer left here. Now, just Existence, trapped in between 4 players. What a round from Device. Triple kill. Samuel, you're face palming with 2 hands.
I'm hiding the screen, dude. I can't watch. They lose to another Eco Titan. What is this? You realize that's 2 Ecos that they've lost to, pretty much, and hard Ecos. Except that this time, Device actually had an AWP to work with. He gets 3 kills as well. But I mean, you're essentially losing to 2 Ecos here, Titan. That's unforgivable. You cannot do that. I mean, if Question Mark finished this 9-6, they're still pretty solid on that T side. So I mean, that's a good enough scoreline for Question Mark to really just trounce Titan.
Yeah, it's you've got to. I mean, apart from the fact they lose rounds, it must be like the emotional stress on the team to know that we're actually competing pretty well against like a top tier team, and then we start throwing in rounds that we shouldn't. That's the hard part, right?
Yeah, I can
knowing
see
that
like shaking his head already,
Yeah, like knowing you could consistently or at least sort of semi-consistently get into like a competitive scoreline. I mean, all right, even if they don't win all the games that they might play against a team like Question Mark, if they could keep getting close to like a 16, 13, 14 type scoreline, you could probably keep convincing yourself that things are looking pretty smooth. But if you keep losing those eco rounds,
if you keep losing situations like that where you have the man advantage, you're waiting for the push to come in, and you know it, and you're set up to catch anybody pushing on Question Mark's side, because it's the CT side that need to take a risk to shave down those odds. Existence can't afford to lose a shot like that. He can't give you back a kill to cajunb. cajunb just barely making it back into alley. shox going for shots, and they are going to get 2 kills. RpK coming alive once again, and Xyp9x not able to get more than just the 1. Oh. Double kill? No. dupreeh so close.
Yeah, they almost lined up for him then. Now he's going to fall all the way back. Bomb is going to be put down out here by shox. dupreeh, no kit in hand, no real grenades. So, yeah, steal the AWP somewhere and just hide. I think that is a superior choice at this point, sadly.
It's crazy how back and forth this game is right now. Device the one starting it off, choosing to go for the aggressive peek into upper halls here, into white halls. And SmithZz, that just happens to be SmithZz in the right place at the right time. This time, however, Titan, even with the bump in the road there from Existence, RpK just made the difference. He's the one, that Titan owed this round to, because those 2 kills on the A site, that was huge.
See, we had this discussion yesterday about whether or not there was shampoo in here, and there is.
Except that, what kind of troll puts hand soap in a shower?
I've been to more than one hotel where I've had to resort to hand soap for showering, and it does. It feels awful, doesn't it? And here's confirmation: it is actually hand soap. So
yep.
You've just.
Val, why are you so cruel? I mean, yeah, okay, we get it. It's like a really ghetto shower.
This is definitely the ghetto
just
shower.
Cutting your feet there with the tiles on the floor.
They could have made them like single showers, but they decided let's put 3 guys in one and another and another. That's just weird as well. I'm not okay with that. Alright, dupreeh pushing very aggressively all the way out here by Electric and Pop Dog, trying to see if he could maybe zone somebody out right at the edge of the smoke. cajunb out here helping him. Xyp still alone. A Device nearby. Existence going to open up with the first kill there on cajunb. That's a big start here for the terrorist side.
Full out wallbang there from dupreeh. I would love to see SmithZz just return the shot with the AWP. Okay, I know where you're shooting. A little bit too late with the incendiary, though, and RpK is going to be able to get past, and RpK not going to find the kill. Instead, dupreeh takes his face off. Existence is there to get the refrag on karrigan, and a double kill. This time it's Existence who's coming alive. Xyp9x successfully comes through the link, though, this time, and now, well, it gets a little tricky here for Titan, although Xyp is about to get backstabbed.
It's close as well, but he does turn around. He's been almost feels like a bar of soap. You know, that's the upside.
Is that your angle then? But now you could like drop. You know, what happens if you knock that bottle over, Anders? You know, it's up on the wall, it's up high. Hey, same concept, right? And you can't even have a string on the ball. That's just awkward. You have a string on the soap though.
All right. All right.
Let's really get down into the nitty gritty here.
Let's not actually. SmithZz all the way in the back line.
And he gets domed again! That device is just wrecking SmithZz and these pistols.
You're supposed to have such a big advantage at that range. Nice shot from shox. That's a brutal headshot. Cajun was even jumping. shox doesn't give a fuck at this point. He's going to go for it again. Scream all the way in the back line to the USP and the P2000 on shox. That bomb is down, so they need to move a little bit here. Xyp going to take down one. shox looking for the second kill, and he's going to get that headshot through Scream, and shox now left with shox with a triple kill, looking for the quad. As now it's just going to be karrigan left. Scream making it around the corner. Karrigan trying to get closer here. That bomb is being defused, but not with a kit. There's so much time still on that defuse, but shox, he's going to get the quad kill. They get the defuse home, and that's going to be Titan winning the round.
And that's some good old vintage shox right there. shox, one of the best pistol players in the world, or at least he used to be. Every now and again, we get this glimpse of shox just getting pissed off and going ham and taking control of a round. That's the case. Before this round, he had 6 kills, Anders. 6 kills. He got 4 of them in the pistol. Key round to win here for Titan to get them started on a strong footing. And, well, because they get that plant, they're just going for smokes. Full smokes, in fact. So they're looking for a follow-up plant. That's all they care about this round. They're not looking to win it, per se. They just want that bonus money.
Alright, classic setup here that we all know so well by now, but look at this, they're all holding in front of the smokes, which means those smokes aren't really going to come into effect that much, and look at them being mowed down here. Existence with a double spray. Scream running out of bullets, though, and actually they're losing a couple of members here. Device going for the plant inside the smoke, and he's not going to be successful. RpK will stop him, and karrigan somehow has made it past enemy lines and is now trying to get back into it here with the MP9. Not going to be working. The Titan secure the round.
Wow, and they can nearly get a team ace there, Titan. Pretty close call. RpK once again top fragging for Titan. An interesting little thing to note there, the fact that he just consistently keeps delivering frags. But they are pretty even across the board this time around, Titan. It isn't like, you know, SmithZz lagging pretty far behind like we saw on Dust 2. Nearly everybody's in double digits, so actually we're seeing a much closer match here in the second map, which is, you know, a real joy just because you don't want to see just another one-sided, you know, brutal beat up. You know, at some point, you know, you gotta stop the pain.
I don't know. Sounds like someone is shooting pistols in the arena now.
Okay.
They might just be testing the audio, to be fair, but still. AKs all around on the terrorist side. AWP being picked up by SmithZz here, and scoreline still very close at the moment at an 8-9 here. This is the second map as well. First one being won by the Danish team, ? So we'll see if they can push it all to a third one. That would certainly be interesting, and I think maybe even a bit surprising here. Even if they had that close online result in the Red Dot tournament, still feel like it'd be a bit surprising if that was the case.
It would definitely be an upset, considering the world rankings, essentially. It would be a huge upset. ? This is a best of 3 that they should win. You know, it sucks to see Titan really, you know, wind up in this group just because they've got 3 of the best teams in the world against them. And so, or they're basically top 3. So you're kind of in a tight spot. Well, top 3, I mean, I guess it's debatable whether Na'Vi have got that 3rd spot now or not, but yeah.
Maybe just depends on who you're a fan of here. Bomb gonna go down, and shox moving close. MP9 and doing a hell of a lot of damage. But he ends up dropping in. Now SmithZz covering the long line here, but look who's backstabbing. It's Cajun. This is potentially a huge play, and RpK hasn't seen him either. Device trying to hold on. He can't die. He has to stay alive, and RpK goes down. They even saw it coming, and it's still not quite enough. Device looking for the fight here, and he's going to take it against SmithZz as well. Now it's a 2-on-2, but they're locked in. They need to get this bomb diffused through, and there's no kit on Scream, and he's the one on the bomb, and this is miserable. Cajun with the perfect timing, and question mark going to win the round. That's very smart. I mean, it's super cool that RpK even thinks about it, but the fact that Scream didn't have a kit also meant that was going to take forever.
That's a nightmare situation for Existence as well. And what he does is he gambles on making sure, on trying to hold upper and keep Device from stopping the defuse, and unfortunately he doesn't land the shot fast enough. And so Device, he cancels that defuse, and it's pretty much the round lost at that point, because Existence is just gambling that Cajun isn't going to push him, isn't going to come in from Z and shoot him in the back. So unfortunately his gamble didn't really pay off there. That's definitely going to be frustrating for Titan, considering they have to go back to pistols.
Well, there's nobody in the bomb site.
Oops. Full stack, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You know, Vegas, we put everything on black, we lost. Titan, they put everything on A. You know, sometimes it's just the way it goes.
Right. I mean, it's because you have, like, a special style of playing the roulette.
Well, Y and K and I, basically. Like, yeah. That was really dumb. We were just like, end of the night, whatever, put it all on black. Yeah, that was not... Yeah. Could have been positive, Anders. Could have been positive.
It definitely could have been, and then we would have been celebrating instead.
That's basically like Thorin's reasoning as well. When I'm just like, yeah, I doubled up tonight. So he's like, but no, the way what I hear there, Celebrate, is that you could have been twice as deep in the hole. I'm like, well, yeah, if you put it that way. Thank you, Thorin. Taking a fun.
I mean, my favorite thing about being in Vegas and watching people on the roulette is there'd always be some guy in like a nice suit, like a well-dressed person. He got to the roulette, especially like when a lot of people are playing like this. Like as soon as like a lot of people crowd around one table, like more and more and more would just show up, and then like some people they look like very deliberate. Like they think about the number, like I'll put this on 17. You can see the thing like, dude, it's random. Like, there's no system. Stop trying to look like you're gaming this game, because you're not. But it is kind of funny. shox is on the ramp here, playing alone in the position that SmithZz was playing in. In the meantime, out in the courtyard, it's karrigan pushing very aggressively here. And shox, he should be calling for backup. He is calling for backup and coming up from behind as well. Existence, shox is still alive inside. Existence going to get the timing down right. He's pushing through, but he goes down to the device, and shox trying to cancel the plant. He will be successful. No bomb plant yet, but he's losing teammates, losing his own life as well. In the meantime, Scream and RpK are going to be left here 2-on-3, looking for an opening, but this bomb is going to go down. Device and Cajun are low on health, though, and who knows, they could maybe still bring it back.
This comes down to whether RpK can hit some 6 shots. They're also very low. Device on upper, Cajun on the side, back of the smoke, but he gets caught by Scream. And this is an unwinnable situation now. It should be for Device. He should not be able to pull this off. The two players have so much HP, and Device, he just needs to get he needs to get lucky. He needs to find the spray. That bomb is getting defused, and he just doesn't have the time. He gets the double spray. If the smoke clears a second earlier, Device, it would have been just like the hero round. But instead, it means that the defuse goes through for Titan, the lucky dogs.
What is that? Did he not hear? Was there a sound that we couldn't hear that he could?
Did you think it was a tap? Did you think it was a fake?
Yeah, maybe he thought they faked it. Oh, that was so smart as well, because maybe he could have done it. I'm disappointed.
I mean, he still wins in a way because they kill all 5 members of Titan. And you guys can see the impact that has on the Titan economy. They have a single flash, 3 FAMASs, 2 M4s. That's it. They've had to skimp on everything. So if question mark win this round, Titan are in a very tough spot, you know, to try and close this out.
Oh man, that's going to be the 21st round coming up. It's tied, the scoreline at 10-10. I'm having a hard time figuring out who's winning this game right now.
It's so back and forth. The first half, 8-7, yeah, and it just continues like that into the second half. Thing is, question mark, they're the ones with the gear right now. They've got the nades. And so they do have options when it comes to an execute. They have 3 smokes, so they could go B, they could go A, they could go wherever they want at this point. One of those smokes looks like it's going to get used for the back alley here. It's going to be chucked out by cajunb, so he wants to cut off the back line, and then that means that he can only really focus. I mean, he can focus on RpK if he wants. SmithZz not going to be holding that close, but let's see. Push. Looks like it's going to be on the A side after all.
Oh, SmithZz running through and trading places. RpK spraying wildly for the smoke. How is nobody dead here? This is ridiculous. He gets the first kill, but he's out of bullet, and SmithZz, the guy who initially sort of initiated all that, he gets to survive the round. That's just very confusing, isn't it?
Existence with the big round this time, though. Double kill for him, holding close to main, it looks like, and he was able to catch them trying to push out. What happened there for question mark? Were they not aware that somebody, that Titan have already shown a tendency to hold close?
I don't know. That was a bit of a sloppy round. I feel like if cajunb could have got both those kills down there, then that would have been it. But it doesn't turn out that way. 11-10 now, 5 rounds away from the former Titan team to be picking up this map and putting us on the third one, which I think is Inferno.
Which, yeah, is Inferno, exactly, to close it. That would be a pleasure, just because Titan, Inferno, shox, you got the likes of shox, Existence and Mastermind on that map. That would be sick to watch. Versus question mark, who are, one of the best Inferno teams right now, so that would be super cool. But we got to get through train first, and we got to see a Titan now. The pressure's mounting. They're hold, and well, it's not going to happen. SmithZz annihilate shox on that B site.
Spray not going to be working out. They're all coming in from the same angle, and cajunb up close here. Existence just missing the fact that was going to happen, and now they're playing a 5-on-3, and they don't really have the money to lose the 3 rifles here, so they got to back up, and that's exactly what they're doing here. So that's going to tie the score line the other way and turn into 11-11 with a bit of money lead here for question mark, but not a lot.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see they aren't hunting a bit more aggressively here. Yeah, karrigan can spot them at range. Can he find the headshot? That would be ridiculously sick. He spots 2 players, though, so right now his team should be hoofing it over here. They should be closing in on Titan, trying to get that damage in. They have an HE on their device. There's the random spray through from SmithZz. 2 guys are going to face at the end of the alley. If they can kill 1 more, this would be great! Spray through the smoke! Come on! No, it's not going to happen.
That makes a really big difference, because if they manage to actually get one of those kills there, then Titan don't stand a lot of a chance of actually putting up a fight. And now you can tell 3 rifles saved, 2 from Master's Port, and a reasonable buy in this round.
Yeah, pretty solid nade count as well, all things considered. Hi, chat.
Twitch chat going mad.
I missed the Twitch chat, seriously, man. You're right. Like, we need to try and do that in the future. Maybe have it on our phones.
It is very enjoyable.
Well, what's also enjoyable for the fans out there is Scream getting another headshot.
I need to see more of that, don't we? Holding inside. RpK's all over by Ivy. That Molotov going to buy a little bit more time. Existence picking up a kill. They're just trading rounds, aren't they, at this point? Nobody's allowed to win more than 2 in a row, it seems. RpK gonna go for it, but they both drop at Ivy, and now it's a 2-on-3, even though dupreeh is low on health. If they could have just got that bomb down, that would be huge for them. Still more than a minute left, and dupreeh, is he going to be sneaking all the way around here?
Looks like it. If he can somehow get through, I mean, they have to be aware of this. Yeah, shoxy, you can see him. He's actually camping B site right now. He's just like, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm ready for you. If you decide to push through CT, you're not getting far. So this should, again, Titan should have control of this. It's a shame that dupreeh lived, considering he only has a 6 HP, and he just gets spotted as well, so that's a little bit of a shame for him.
And device out here.
They need the plant. They need the plant device. Like, just put that bomb down.
He's looking for the win. That's why they're not going for the plant, but, I mean, that might cost them a lot here. Bomb will be going down, and SmithZz instantly takes him out. So at least the bomb plant money is secured. dupreeh, don't think he's going to be winning this 1v3. He's seen the gun barrel. Good headshot there, but still another 2 left, and any bullet lands on him, and he's going to be gone. Existence has an HE grenade as well, and that's going to make things very tough. But shox, the guy to finish it, and, well, the money means they could definitely buy in this round.
Now playing it a little safe there. Existence will find an AK. There's another one right in front of shoxy, so no problem. Upgrades all around here for Titan. But because of that bomb plant, look at that. I mean, they would have been able to full buy regardless, but now, question mark, they have options. They can, oh, they have options. They can go for the op if they want, and there it is on device. So that's actually really solid. Now that they have full nades, they have a sniper rifle. SmithZz just, again, won't have the money for it.
Device running straight into middle, and I'm looking for maybe a bit of an early peak kill then. Not quite connecting with anyone. No one showing themselves. So just a standard spread coming out here from the terrorist side, just taking control of Ivy, brown holes as well, and obviously the main entrance. So yeah, fairly slow style, which is what we saw at Titan as well for a while. They were playing this one and just getting entries and then planning from there on out.
Can we find the shot, though? That's what they're wondering right now. Question mark. They're taking. They've set a good pace, at least. They're really slow, methodical, and now Device, he didn't spot the man on the train. That's a problem. Pretty sure that Existence saw him. So Existence, he's actually going to be pushing forward. He could get a free throw right there. Yep. Good night, Device. And SmithZz took out seconds in the meantime. This is ugly, Anders.
Cajun going to go down as well. Terrible round coming out of question mark here, and you're right, he missed it. Existence most certainly didn't. RPK coming up with a good double kill, and he's going to make it 13-11, and a timeout is called for. Yeah, it might not be a bad time to think about what's going on here.
Yeah, they've got to be wondering at this point. You know, what's not working out for us, boys? What's the issue here? Because that's a round that they couldn't afford to lose. Now that they've given, again, 2 rounds over to Titan, they're back to Eco on question mark side, so they need to find a bomb plant somehow. And Titan, I guarantee you, they're going to be playing close to main. They're going to be playing close electric. They're going to be playing within any kind of easy kind of smoke execute that would allow for a bomb plant to happen. So Titan, it's all about just making sure that question mark have as little money as possible in the next round when they go into the bye.
Wow. I mean, 3 rounds away. It feels like if they can't sort of finish this map, then
it's
I don't know.
Wild.
Like they've even given up 2 eco rounds that where they had rifles and question mark didn't, and they still sort of lost 2 of those rounds. So it's obviously time that they step it up.
They're proving resilient, Titan. I mean, considering they've had, it hasn't been a smooth sail for them at all. I mean, they are managing to constantly reset question mark's money, but then they lose 2 rounds later, and so they haven't really been able to just lock this CT side down. Question mark are showing that they have a fight in them, but yeah, it's not pretty when it comes down to those chaotic situations like the spray at smoke through the smoke at alley that we saw with Cajun, for example. It's like if he gets that 1 kill, it changes everything. But
well, you've got to wonder. I mean, at this point, because we do know there are a lot of organizations out there that are going to be looking at these Frenchmen here, and even the 2 Belgians as well, who are going to be thinking, should we pick these guys up? And I mean, if you think about what other talent is out there, like once these guys are picked up by an organization, what's left that are free agents? Nothing at this level, right? Like,
no, not really.
That's it,
I mean, Cloud9 had to pick up Street TK. Tells
you were gonna go there, are we?
Tells you how far they had to go.
People might, I don't know. I want to give Stewie a chance.
I'm a little surprised that Scream isn't pushing closer. Honestly, boys. The smoke round's coming through. Question mark did exactly this the last time they were in a tight spot economically. I guess well, getting a double kill again is going to save the day.
That's all we needed. Bomb is not going to be going down. It's RPK to pick it up, and Sip and Cajun left. And this should finally be a bomb plant coming through here for question mark. They're trying to stop it, but they're not going to be successful. Cajun running through and almost getting that kill in existence. That could have been a bit interesting. Sip, just with the AK here, looking to see if he could maybe save it. Obviously, the bomb is being defused, so still, a bomb plant happens. They get the money and even save an AK, so maybe not too bad.
They're successful. Somehow they get that bomb plant off. That's a real lucky break there for question mark. Considering the RPK got the first deny, at that point should be done, dusted. Like question mark shouldn't get anywhere near that bomb again. So that's actually a little bit of a slip-up on Titan's part.
Look at how much trading has been going on in the rounds here. 3 is the most that anybody's put together in this game on train. So I guess we'll see if it's going to be more than that. Smoke goes down, and let's see if they can actually make this work, or if they are going to try and fake it. They're very aggressive here, and they get the opening frag. Scream takes 1, 2, but then he's gone. Couldn't finish it with a 3rd one either. SmithZz looking for the kill, and behind the electric box, Cajun is very low on health. That Molotov, is he going to touch him? Looks like not quite, and they actually be extinguished, I think. Now they're going to try and see if they can firebomb up the sniper spot, and SmithZz has to move, fouls down the ladder, takes a bit of damage, but Sip and Cajun are the only ones that are left right now.
Now they slow it down. Cajun waiting for somebody to get impatient. RPK, is he going to make that mistake? He will! He walks into Zipnix instead of Cajun, but still, same result, and it's a 2-on-2 now. Still a man up in Sniper, it looks like. SmithZz has managed to get back up there, so it comes down to whether Zipnix can actually force this guy out of here. But they have no idea that he's playing high ground. Cajun has got a single smoke, and so he's going to use that to block off connector, it looks like, yeah. And see if he can't perhaps get a plant in it. Zipnix is expecting shox to go for the backstab instead. There we go. There's the mistake. Zipnix, he catches SmithZz out. SmithZz going for that peek. That was all Zipnix needed.
shox. This is so tough. AWP, 1-on-2. If he misses a shot now, then he's probably going to be dead. He does have a kit, but he's not going to smoke or anything, so he can't even like fake them out easily. Shox moving up, scoped as well. He's behind Electric, and Cajun going to pick up the kill. That was a nice 2v3 here being brought out by SmithZz and cajunb. That's going to be 12-14. The money is there, though, for the CT side, but only for a round, Semler. So if they lose now, they're not going to lose 16-14, are they, Semler? Tell me it's not going to happen.
They lose now, dude.
Promise me it won't happen. Promise me, Semler.
I can't break a promise to you, Anders.
Oh, man.
Don't make me do it. Cheapen my word.
I'm scared. Definitely scared.
Dupreeh? Go. Go. YOLO. Go.
Just fall down right in front.
YOLO! Come on, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go on, Anders.
It's not happening.
Here's the steps. And he's going to not go.
I would have liked to have seen that as well.
Alright. Oh, well. Well, it's a good thing he didn't do it, considering that, obviously existence was waiting there, so that would have been a pretty silly move. But sometimes you just gotta try. Try and convince a player to do something that isn't gonna work out. It's like matchmaking, Hey guys, I'm gonna flash you in. No.
Well, eventually existence goes back, and the dupreeh's down there, and that's gonna be the kill. Now they're gonna set up for the wall of smokes out here, but the bomb is somewhere else. So you gotta wonder. Yeah, they're running all the way back. Are they actually gonna go for it? They're out main now. And SmithZz still up here on the train with the ult. That's the bomb down on SmithZz. 40 seconds left. SmithZz in a lot of trouble, and he ends up dropping. It's now shox and Scream. It's a 2-on-4. And Scream out of bullets in the M4A1. And shox, the last man left in a 1-on-4. It's why we say M4A4 Master Ace, Semler.
No, that's not why we say M4. We say aim, don't spray, panic spray with an A1.
All right. I see.
Which is weird coming from Scream, right? Scream, you're just expecting him to just tap, just not even tap, but like burst. But seeing Scream full spray is always just so weird. You're like, no, Scream, that's not how you play the game, bro. You're the one who gets out of a tournament and maintains like a 70% headshot ratio. I mean, you may not win the tournament, but still.
Ooh, dupreeh denying that AWP to shox, and that's a huge kill there. Because we saw with Device, I mean, they won around on the other side when Device had just an AWP, right? That's all it took. And shox, if you could have saved that, would have been big. Now it's 14-13, 28th round is coming up. Oh, Twitch chat, we can see what you guys are writing. Promise me, Twitch chat, that they're not going to lose 16-14.
I mean,
just promise me that
choke
much.
Isn't going to happen, Anders.
Can't be.
Like if you have two choke teams and they cancel each other out, like how
That's a good point. Well, bomb is going to go down here. RpK trying to get a little bit closer here. We got a bit of a flank coming in from shox, but I'm not sure it's going to be on time. Scream did land a headshot. shox has gone down, and Scream to follow. So good triple from dupreeh. Seems to have come alive. He's got 24 kills, and we've got a 14-14 scoreline.
Yeah, 15-15. It's happening. I don't know, Anders.
There's like, since I last visited Twitch chat, there seems to be more racism than there normally would have been. I'm just saying. Racism of the casual variety, but still. shox and existence hiding in the corner here by Popdog, and let's just see if there is a way for them to not do this. Don't break my heart.
Oh no. Alright, well, let's see. Does SmithZz decide to go aggressive? Brown Hall's peak. I mean, Device was waiting for him up there. He's not going to get the joy, however. SmithZz is playing it careful. Well, no, SmithZz is actually on the A side. Why do I keep mistaking the 6 for the 8? That wouldn't have made sense either. I mean, it would have made sense if SmithZz was peeking, Brown Halls with the op, but...
Numbers so hard.
Yeah, they are hard on. Volvo, please. Like, the 9 looks like an 8 as well, if you look at it weird,
Yeah, it's not easy.
It also looks like an upside down 6, but, just saying.
We're going to get the conspiracy theories in here.
Exactly. trying to say something. You know, you can also divide 9 by 2.
Stop. shox is holding close here with the FAMASA. karrigan is going to be going down. It's now 4-on-4, but the bomb is going to go down to the B-bomb side here in shox. And the backup is coming in, but it's just very late in the day right here. Nice shot, and actually the bomb wasn't going down. SmithZz was a bit late to the party. Device, though, going to pick up the kill, and it's RpK and Existence left now 2-on-3. And finally, that bomb goes down about an hour late, but still better late than never.
Oh no, Existence. It's not happening! You know, just saying, guys, by the way, if you really want to trigger Anders, that's literally the best way you can do by, like, playing number games with him. Like, trying to find reasoning through numbers.
You know...
sit down, dupreeh.
I used to hang out, like, on an IRC channel for people who are, like, into conspiracy theories. Like, not people who are trolling, but, like, people who, like...
Legit,
yeah, like, legitimately, like, oh, the date when, like, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, if you, like, you know, like, take all the numbers from that day and, like, you know, do weird stuff with it, and it turns out, like, some Justin Bieber album was, like, released on a certain date with, like, a triangle on it. Like, they did all that, like, crazy stuff, right?
This is where you just, like, kill yourself, like, actually.
But it was incredible because, I mean, it's, you know, obviously the logic was, like, horribly flawed, but all the dates were right, which means all the research they'd done was like there. They did all the fucking research, right? But it was all insane. But they were all insane. I had some good time there. It's interesting. All right, look, we're going to go into the 30th round. We've got a double AWP set up here. I was promised by multiple people that this wouldn't happen. There wouldn't be a 16-14 loss on this particular map after them being up so far ahead. I was promised that.
Dude, karrigan's doing it all over again, man. I'm having flashbacks to Mirage. It's like, you can't miss a shot like that, karrigan. That's a freebie. You gotta lock that down. Now we can feel the pressure. It's starting to set in. Question mark themselves. They're sweating. You can see it beaded on their foreheads. They're trying to wipe it away. It's the headshot on device. It's the counter choke, Anders. It's happening.
It's what you said. You asked the question, what happens when two choking teams play? And apparently overtime could be the
game
result.
never ends.
The game never ends.
It's actually eternal. It's like when you have a piece of buttered toast taped to a cat's back. Just eternal flipping, bro.
Oh, man, oh, man. Well, Existence is kind of low on health. And sneaking up behind here, cajunb very close. If RpK goes down, then Existence is the fall next, and this whole A-bomb side is going to be just defended by Scream. cajunb gets the kill. Existence managed to get out and dodge for just a second here, and now it's down to a 3-on-3. And they're moving closer. Existence, he needs backup in this corner. He can't stay here forever. Although, question mark of being very slow. Maybe slow enough for a Scream, or sorry, for SmithZz to show up here. There's Existence, burning alive, 25 seconds. And it's now shox and SmithZz left. SmithZz moving up here with the scout on one hand, AWP from the other side, and Pop Dog. He's showing his position, and there's still 3 people left here for the Danish team. SmithZz moving closer. He's going to get the kill, but it's a 1-on-2. Oh, no, it happened! 16-14. Promises were made. Hearts were broken. And Titan lose, or ex-Titan lose 2-0 to question mark. Tell me it is